Have you ever wondered why money seems to slip away no matter how much you earn? It might not be your spending habits, but where you're keeping it in your home. According to Buddhist teachings, the places you store money can have a profound impact on your financial energy, either attracting prosperity or inviting poverty and bad luck. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 specific places you should never keep money. Some of these might surprise you, but each one holds the key to improving your financial flow and energy. Stick around because the last one could be the very mistake that's holding you back from true abundance. Before we dive in, if you're new here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more wisdom that can transform your life. And while you're at it, comment below with this affirmation: I attract abundance and prosperity into my life. This simple affirmation can help shift your mindset and invite more positive energy into your home and finances. Now, let's get started. 7. In the kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of any home. It's where we prepare nourishment for our bodies. But in terms of wealth and prosperity, it holds an energy that can either support or deplete the financial flow in your life. According to Buddhist teachings, the kitchen is associated with sustenance, the home's basic survival needs. Money, on the other hand, requires a different type of energy to grow. It needs peace, stability, and respect. Keeping money in the kitchen is like trying to plant a seed in the middle of a storm. The constant activity and hustle in the kitchen prevents the financial energy from stabilizing and growing. Moreover, the kitchen is constantly exposed to heat, steam, and fire. These elements are symbolic of destruction, not creation. Money, being a symbol of creation and abundance, should not be subjected to forces of destruction, whether physical or energetic. The fire in the kitchen can metaphorically burn your wealth, eroding the positive vibrations that it could otherwise attract. When you store money in such an environment, it might unknowingly send the message that you are burning through your wealth faster than it can grow, leading to cycles of loss rather than gain. Think about it. Your kitchen is where you prepare food for the day, and food is consumed, used, and then replenished. When money is stored here, the energy it carries becomes too fluid. It's exposed to the continuous cycle of consumption and disposal, just like the food you prepare. Wealth needs to be nurtured, and for that, it needs space and respect. When stored in an area where the energy is constantly used and drained, money cannot accumulate or attract abundance. Instead of placing your money in an area that invites consumption, it should be kept in a place where it can remain undisturbed and protected from constant fluctuation. In addition, the kitchen's role as a place of cleansing and maintenance further disrupts the harmonious flow of wealth. The cleaning and sanitizing activities in this room make it difficult for money to find a stable, grounded energy. In Buddhist philosophy, the energy of prosperity thrives in spaces of peace and mindfulness, places where things are taken care of with respect. The energy in a kitchen, however, is often rushed, busy, and in constant flux, which is why money placed there is likely to feel the same, always in motion, never quite staying where it should. If you are seeking stability and long-term growth in your finances, it's essential to choose a space that offers the right environment for wealth to settle and grow. 6. Under the bed. When it comes to your bedroom, the space under your bed should be a place of peace, rest, and renewal. In the teachings of Buddhism, sleep and rest are seen as crucial for spiritual and physical rejuvenation. However, when you place money under your bed, you create a disruptive energy between the restful, restorative nature of sleep and the active, often unpredictable energy of money. The space under your bed is energetically linked to your subconscious mind, where your deepest fears, desires, and worries reside. Money, as a vital resource for security and abundance, does not belong in this place of deep, unprocessed emotions. Moreover, the act of placing money under the bed can indicate an unconscious fear of loss. Money stored in this position can symbolize an attachment to scarcity or an ongoing fear that wealth may not be long-lasting. The more you keep money in a place linked to subconscious anxieties, the more you might unknowingly reinforce your financial insecurities. Instead of nurturing your wealth, you may inadvertently be reinforcing the belief that it is fleeting or vulnerable, just as you rest in a space where you can't consciously control what is beneath you. Another layer to this is the very nature of the bed itself. Its purpose is rest and recovery. Money, however, thrives in environments that nurture growth, not stagnation. When you place it under your bed, it's hidden away, almost out of sight, and unable to absorb the positive energy that it needs to flourish. Just like you would nurture a plant by placing it in an area with light, attention, and care, your wealth needs the same treatment. Under the bed, it is out of reach of the energy of attention and growth, slowly draining your financial vitality without you even realizing it. Buddhism teaches that for wealth to thrive, it must be treated with respect and reverence. Hiding your money under the bed doesn't offer it the respect it deserves. Instead, it places it in a space where it is out of sight, unseen, and essentially neglected. Your wealth should be visible, appreciated, and protected in a way that ensures its long-term growth. Think about this. How can your money truly thrive if it's kept in a place where its energy is dormant, ignored, and even subconsciously feared? To unlock your full potential for abundance, your wealth must be placed in an environment where it can grow in peace and prosperity. 5. In the bathroom. The bathroom is a space primarily associated with cleansing, purging, and release, activities that focus on removing toxins, impurities, and waste from the body. While this is essential for physical health and well-being, placing money in this space has a drastically different energetic effect. According to Buddhist teachings, money symbolizes energy, creation, and abundance, and it requires a nurturing and supportive environment to grow. The energy of the bathroom, on the other hand, is about release and elimination, which creates a stark contrast to the energy that money needs to flourish. When money is kept in a bathroom, it is metaphorically being exposed to a constant cycle of release and disposal. Just as the bathroom serves to expel waste, the energy surrounding your money here can inadvertently drain your wealth, eroding the potential for prosperity. Bathrooms are frequently associated with the clearing away of things, so money kept in such a space may find itself constantly washed away, unable to accumulate and attract positive energy. Whether it's the regular use of water, the flushing of toilets, or the act of personal cleansing, the bathroom's energy is about taking things away rather than bringing things in, making it the least ideal place for financial abundance. In addition to this, the bathroom is often a small, isolated space in the home, often detached from the more energetic areas where family members gather. This isolation from the rest of the house can create an energy of separation around your finances, leading to feelings of financial disconnection or loneliness. Buddhist philosophy teaches that wealth should be stored in places that are not only stable, but are also surrounded by positive, expansive energy. A bathroom, with its restricted space and its purpose of cleaning and clearing, doesn't provide that expansive or supportive environment. Instead, it risks diminishing the very energy that is required for your finances to grow. Moreover, the bathroom is often subjected to high humidity, steam, and other forms of moisture, which can be seen as destructive forces. In Buddhist metaphysical thinking, Water is an element associated with cleansing, but too much water can dampen the energetic flow of money. The idea is that water, while cleansing, can also lead to a washing away of wealth. By placing your money in a bathroom, you risk exposing it to energies that are inherently counterproductive to the energy of prosperity. The flow of money requires control, stability, and respect, and the bathroom simply isn't a place that can offer those qualities. Instead of keeping your wealth in a space meant for disposal, find a place that provides balance, nourishment, and protection for your financial flow. 4. Near doors or windows. Doors and windows in many cultures and spiritual traditions are seen as entry points for both positive and negative energies. In Buddhist teachings, these openings are considered the pathways through which energy flows in and out of the home. This is why placing money near doors or windows is a significant mistake. It leaves your wealth vulnerable to both the positive and negative forces entering and exiting your living space. Money, which needs to be safeguarded and respected, should not be placed in areas that are exposed to unpredictable energy exchanges. By storing it near doors or windows, you expose your wealth to fluctuations in energy that can destabilize its flow. When you store money near doors or windows, you're inadvertently allowing it to be swept away or pushed out of your life. The energy coming in through the door could be positive, but it could also be chaotic, bringing with it stress or distractions that affect your financial situation. The same goes for windows. These are often symbolic of what's happening outside the home, whether it's rain, wind, or even negative influences from neighbors or the world at large. This external energy can affect the peace and stability that money needs to thrive. When you place wealth in a vulnerable location near such openings, you're risking its energetic safety by allowing unwanted external forces to infiltrate your financial flow. In addition, doors and windows are often associated with change and movement. A door swings open, bringing new things into your life, while a window lets in both fresh air and external noise. These constant movements are not aligned with the stillness and stability that money requires to grow. Money, as an energy, thrives in environments where there is a sense of groundedness and security. Placing it near doors or windows where there is constant external pressure and internal movement creates a space where wealth is unable to settle and accumulate. Instead, it may feel like your finances are always in motion, not staying in one place long enough to build substantial wealth. Another important point is the symbolism of energy entering and exiting the home. When energy moves through an open door or window, it's often in flux, and this transitory nature isn't conducive to financial stability. Money needs a place where it can stay undisturbed and accumulate over time, where it can be protected from being taken or dispersed. If you place your money in the vicinity of doors or windows, it might metaphorically be seen as leaving your life, following the natural flow of energy that comes and goes through these openings. It's essential to remember that wealth requires a steady, nurturing environment, one where it can remain undisturbed. A better space for money would be a closed, calm area where its energy can remain secure and undisturbed by the forces outside the home. 3. In the bedroom. The bedroom is considered a sacred space, primarily used for rest, rejuvenation, and sleep. In the context of Buddhist teachings, sleep and rest are vital for the restoration of energy and spiritual alignment. However, when you place money in the bedroom, it disrupts the natural energy flow of relaxation and peace. Money is an active, dynamic force, requiring attention, care, and respect to grow and multiply. A bedroom, however, is associated with tranquility and rest, where energy should be at ease. By introducing money into this space, you create an energetic imbalance between calmness and the restless energy that money demands to thrive. A bedroom is also intimately connected with personal relationships and emotional well-being. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of emotional stability in cultivating a prosperous life, and the bedroom is where couples often share their deepest thoughts, fears, and desires. If money is kept in this space, it can subconsciously influence the emotional dynamics of the individuals who sleep there. The presence of wealth could create tension or cause disagreements, particularly if there are financial anxieties or concerns in the household. When money is placed in a space meant for emotional connection and rest, it might begin to represent stress instead of security, ultimately disrupting the flow of peaceful energy. Additionally, the bedroom is a place of privacy where we rest and renew our personal energy. Money, on the other hand, needs to be placed in an environment where it is not only respected but also actively supported in its growth. A bedroom often contains personal objects like clothes, books, or other belongings that symbolize the inner world of its occupants. Money in this context can become too absorbed in the personal emotional energy of the room, potentially creating subconscious attachments or fears related to scarcity and survival. It becomes entangled in personal emotions rather than being treated as a tool for abundance and growth. For wealth to thrive, it needs space to remain undisturbed and free from emotional clutter. Buddhism teaches that wealth is attracted by the vibration of mindfulness, intention, and respect. The bedroom, while sacred, is a space where people often disconnect from the active world and rejuvenate themselves. Money needs to be treated with focus and respect, which requires a different type of energy than that found in the bedroom. The bedroom's purpose of emotional healing and rest is fundamentally different from the energy needed to foster financial growth. If you want your wealth to accumulate, it needs to be placed in a space where it is honored for its potential, not hidden away or mixed with personal emotional energy. A better alternative would be a place in your home where money can be stored with the intention of growth, not just protection or quiet. 2. In the entryway. The entryway is the first point of contact between the external world and your home. According to Buddhist teachings, the entryway holds immense symbolic power. It is the space where energy enters, and it is the first impression of what you invite into your life. The entryway is often associated with transition, where energies are either welcomed or rejected. The space is meant to serve as a gateway, allowing fresh energy into the home while also filtering out negative forces. When money is placed in this space, however, it is subjected to this constant flow of energy, both positive and negative, that is constantly moving in and out of the home. Wealth, much like energy, requires a stable, supportive environment to grow, and the entryway's constant state of flux undermines the ability for wealth to stay grounded. Additionally, entryways are typically filled with coats, shoes, bags, and other items that are often discarded in a hurry as people come and go. This hurried and often chaotic energy does not align with the calm and intention that money requires. Money is a resource that thrives in a peaceful, controlled environment where it is actively cared for and placed in spaces of respect. The entryway, being the space where people rush in and out, is often not organized, and it can harbor chaotic energy. Money placed in such an environment may feel like it's being tossed aside or overlooked. This makes it harder for wealth to accumulate, as it's placed in a space that symbolizes inconsistency and haste, rather than care and mindfulness. Another point to consider is that the entryway can sometimes be a reflection of external influences that enter your home. Whether it's the energy of neighbors, traffic, or the environment around your home, the entryway is constantly exposed to the external world. This means that your money could be influenced by outside forces, which are often beyond your control. In Buddhist philosophy, the energy that surrounds us is crucial in shaping our financial destiny. The entryway, while a welcoming space, may inadvertently allow outside negative energy to affect your wealth. If your entryway is not well kept or filled with clutter, it could send the message to the universe that your wealth is not being properly protected from external pressures. Furthermore, the entryway is a transitional space, one where things are coming and going. Money, however, thrives in spaces where it can be stationary, revered, and accumulated over time. The entryway's transient nature, while necessary for the flow of energy in your home, is not conducive to wealth building. Money needs stability, places where it can gather and grow. By placing wealth in an entryway, you risk it being energetically dispersed and scattered, never able to settle down in one place. To create a steady flow of prosperity, it's important to store your wealth in a space that supports its accumulation and growth, not a space that represents constant motion and transition. 1. On the floor. Placing money directly on the floor is considered one of the most energetically destructive things you can do, according to Buddhist teachings. The floor represents a space that is often unseen, neglected, or walked over, and in many ways it symbolizes the foundation of your home. The foundation is important for all that stands above it, but when money is placed directly on the floor, it loses its connection to higher energetic vibrations, as it is placed in a space that is usually in contact with the earth. The earth is known for its grounding and stabilizing energy, but it is not a place of abundance or prosperity in Buddhist metaphysical thinking. Money, which thrives on being nurtured and protected, needs an environment that elevates its energy, not one that forces it to be in constant contact with the earth's lower vibrations. In addition, placing money on the floor can symbolize a lack of respect for its potential. Money, in Buddhist philosophy, is not just a material object. It is an energetic force that should be treated with the same reverence and care as any sacred object. When money is placed on the floor, it is symbolically being treated as something unimportant, something that can be discarded or walked over. This diminishes the energy of wealth, sending a message to the universe that you do not appreciate the abundance that you have. If wealth is treated in such a way, it becomes more difficult to attract more prosperity into your life, because you're unknowingly communicating that money is not a sacred and valuable asset. Another reason money should not be placed on the floor is that the floor is a space that accumulates dirt, dust, and negative energies from the outside world. In a home, the floor is where people walk, where shoes carry in outside elements, and where the residue of everyday life accumulates. Placing money in such a space exposes it to unwanted negative influences. According to Buddhist teachings, negative energies are often absorbed by physical objects in our surroundings, and money is no exception. When placed on the floor, it is exposed to all these outside energies that could potentially hinder its ability to grow and multiply. Wealth, as an energy, needs to be kept clean and free from contamination, and the floor is not a space that offers this kind of energetic purity. Finally, the floor itself is not an environment of stability or movement. It is stagnant, and it represents a place where energy is often trapped or blocked. Money, however, thrives on movement. It needs to flow, grow, and circulate to attract more of itself. Keeping money on the floor can create a kind of energetic stagnation where your wealth is not able to flow freely. The floor, being a passive lower space in the home, restricts the movement of energy. In conclusion, where you place your money matters more than you might think. By following Buddhist teachings and avoiding these common mistakes, you can ensure your wealth stays protected, grows, and flourishes. Treat your money with respect and intention, and you'll attract more of it into your life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. Let's continue this journey of prosperity together.